Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again on the euro currency. In general, euro performance yesterday has confirmed our suggestion that indeed it was signs that it could turn to the upside, and actually we said yesterday that the bears have nothing to do, just because overall performance was definitely in the favor of the bulls. Although we haven't got any retracement for position taking, so it was not some kind of the hand shorts that we talked about, but market just directly has continued upward action. Currently, the only intrigue actually, well, if not taking in consideration the payrolls that we will get tomorrow, today is the European Central Bank meeting, and the only intrigue here is that, whether they will raise rate for 0.5%. Chances are not really significant, as I have talked about this in the weekly report. There was a poll by the raters. They're asking voters what they think about the rate change. Among the 69 voters, approximately 12 voters have said that they expect a 0.5% change from the European Central Bank. So as you can see, probability is not really significant, something around 15%. But still, this is still not off the table totally. And this could make a direct impact on the euro performance today. So if you haven't taken a long position yesterday or through the week, currently at this point, probably it's not a good idea for taking it if you do not suggest a 0.5% change from the European Central Bank. If you believe that central bank will change interest rates for 50 points, in this case, yes, you could try to take the position, because this is not totally priced in the performance. And if it will be 0.5% shift, here's we could get really fast and strong upward action, probably even greater than the OP. If it will be 25%, basis points, with a high probability we could get some pullback here. It's just because 25 points priced in. Markets right now trying to absorb what Jerome Powell said yesterday. And it also was a bet on some dovish comments from the Powell. When both these events already are done, traders could start thinking about booking the profit, and so we could get some pullback. Maybe it will not be reversal. Payrolls tomorrow maybe could even bring some more background for performance, but in the moment, retracement is highly likely. And from that standpoint, if you still consider taking the long position here, it would be better to wait the moment after European Central Bank and Christine Lagarde press conference. Once they will tell everything, retracement probably could start. If it will be 25 basis points, and you could consider chances for taking the long position. I suggest that euro could keep going higher. It's just because if you'll take a look at the performance of other currencies, you could see, well, indirect signs that probably this should happen. For instance, our well-known picture on the Great British Pound, you could see breakout has happened, but market hasn't quite completed the XOP target. And it's also chances that it's theoretically could be completed, maybe even based on the payrolls report. I do not know. The same on the Japanese yen. So take a look what's going on. Japanese yen even suggests more dollar depreciation. If indeed this butterfly will work, you could see what the performance might be. And this is, guys, weekly chart. On the daily chart, you can see what the performance now stands on the Japanese yen. So that's why on the euro currency, probably we should get action to the OP at least that we're considering here, but probably after some pullback on intraday charts and reaction on the 25 basis points move from the central bank in Europe. So the only way, as I said, only if it will be 50% change, we will get direct upward continuation. On the 4-time frame chart, market keeps, by the way, here on the daily chart as well, take a look that market is flirting with the MACD predictor. So potentially it could lead to a pairing of the bearish grabber if market will close somewhere in the current level or lower. So this also could happen. So this thing that we need to keep an eye on. On the 4-time frame chart, market meantime keeps the bullish context, because as we said, the return red back up inside of the channel. This was previously broken down, so this is potentially bullish sign. On the hourly chart, let's take a look here. We were waiting for some retracement. It has not happened. Market kept going higher. Now it is forming a reversal candle here, creating the new top and closing below the lows of this consolidation, which is potentially bearish on the hourly chart. And here I would consider 110.30 area, or around 110, maybe 40, 110.30, just because this is comfortable 30% retracement. It is it stands in agreement with the former suggested former neckline or previous tops. We're standing here and take a look. What's more important, this is the starting of the reaction on the Fed on this candle. So that's why in an area around 10.40, 10.35, that will be one that you could consider, at least the first one that you could consider if you think about taking the long position. Of course, if you will get some kind of action that this kind, so just collapse here, definitely we should not consider taking a new long position. So we need to get some more or less gradual downside pullback. So that's what we have currently on euro. In 2 words, if you believe in the 50 basis points change, you could take position right there. If you think that central bank will change rate for 25 basis points, it would be better to wait for a moment after the press conference of the Christine Lagarde, because the retracement really could happen. It's because major events already done. Payrolls, well, could make impact, but hardly it will be really decisive. And the traders just could start thinking about taking the profit and results of this euro performance.